Have you ever heard of the pig farm killer? This is part 1. Let me tell you about Canada's most notorious serial killer, a man whose quiet pig farm hid one of the darkest secrets in the nation's history. On the outskirts of Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, stood a farm that smelled of decay long before anyone realized why. Robert William Pickton was born there in 1949, a shy, awkward boy, bullied for smelling like pigs and rarely washing. He grew up surrounded by mud, blood, and slaughtered animals. That farm was his entire world. After his parents died, Robert and his brother David inherited the land. By day, they raised hogs. By night, the property transformed into a party ground. They even registered a non-profit called Piggy's Palace Good Times Society, claiming it was for community events. In truth, it was an underground rave spot where up to 2,000 people, bikers, sex workers, drug dealers, even off-duty cops, gathered inside an old slaughterhouse. At the same time, women from Vancouver's downtown Eastside began disappearing. Families begged police to look for their daughters, but the cases were brushed aside. Officers said, "She'll turn up." They didn't realize a hunter was driving into the city, luring women back to the farm with promises of money and safety. By 1997, one woman, Wendy Lynn Eistetter, almost stopped him. She said Pickton handcuffed her inside his trailer and stabbed her. She fought back, stabbing him with his own knife and escaping. Both were hospitalized, she with deep wounds, he in critical condition. He was charged with attempted murder. But a year later, prosecutors dropped the case, saying her testimony might be unreliable. That mistake cost dozens of lives. After he healed, Pickton returned to the farm, and the killings resumed. Friends later recalled him bragging that pigs could eat anything. He said no one cared about women from the East Side anyway. From 1998 to 2001, the missing posters multiplied. Faces of mothers, sisters, daughters fading in the rain. Tips poured in. Blood-stained clothes, women seen fleeing the property, even a rumor that Pickton had a freezer full of human flesh. All ignored. Behind those rusted gates, in the shadows of a cluttered slaughterhouse, the pig farm killer perfected his method, luring, trapping, erasing. By the time police finally arrived, the ground beneath his pigs was already a graveyard. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really keeps me motivated to create more stories like this. Comment your thoughts below and let me know if you'd ever heard of this case before. And if you're ready for the next chapter, comment part 2, The Farm of Bones, where investigators step onto that cursed property and uncover horrors beyond imagination. Although these stories are for entertainment purposes only, I always do my best to stay factual and bring you the most accurate information I can find. Stay curious, stay safe, and as always, stay spooky.